Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy
Hi.
Monday. It's Monday, right? It's Monday. I hope everyone has had a great day.
Not for me.
Oh, it's Tuesday for you.
You live in the future.
Yes.
We are back with some more Rails of Mourning. Sorry about having a little bit of tech issues. My camera is still not wanting to cooperate and my cat is trying to eat my microphone. So,
Basic Monday.
Basic Monday. It's anytime I stream. The cat is like, hi! GIF. Anywho, the music you heard at the start was by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it in the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting soon screen, map, and character information thing was made by me in Incarnate. Our beautiful character art was made by Nathan. You can find his stuff over on YouTube. And while you're over there, you can also find both myself, the D&D content on the Laura channel, and my Minecraft content over at Adana Creates, because I changed the branding of that one. You can also find the creator of the chest weasel art, Pointy Hat. If you want to discuss episodes or just hang out with some really cool people, we have a Discord channel. And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat. Which reminds me, I haven't added something that I need to add. But for now, let's go around the table and introduce our characters. Yes. And let's start with Andy.
Yes, me.
Who are you and who you're playing?
You called me Andy, so I think that's who I am. I'm Andy today, and in a moment I will be Crown, the slightly illusionist wizard. Yes, these are words I'm saying. Did you know, by the way, that pound cake has got its name because the original recipe, the oldest known recipe from 1795, had 1 pound of each ingredient, main ingredient, mind you.
Fun.
1 pound sugar, 1 pound butter, 1 pound flour, 1 pound or 10 eggs, rose water, and spices to taste. Watch it well, it will bake in the slow oven in 15 minutes. End quote.
Yes. And Lily.
I am Lillith, or Lily, and I'm playing my Bleak with the... I was about to say rogue barbarian for some reason.
I mean, you know.
No, I am the blood hunter. It's almost the same. Just slightly different, and I'm the first Borkborok party.
Waffles.
Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I will be portraying Eberron Weaver, the albino drow bard, and I am too tired for a random fact today.
I'm sorry to hear that. I also sort of didn't really wake you up, but close. I mean, what? And Psycole.
Oh, I am Psycole. No, fuck, T. What? Any of those words? Sorry. Hello, I am Psycole. I will be playing Remus Dotor, the Kalishtar Barbarian Fighter. First cat of the party.
So you're quite a pussy then.
Meow.
Oh, I would love Craren to say that to Remus's face.
Given situation, Craren definitely will.
And Nathan.
Hello, I'm Nathan, also known as the Art Arcana, and I play Romulus Deldon, the Clashar Hexblade Warlock Blood Hunter, second Bork of the party, and I have 2 facts today. The first one being the rarest flower in Britain is the Lady's Slipper Orchid. A single specimen lives on a golf course in Lancashire under police surveillance. Did you also know that orchid is Latin for testicle?
I did.
Well, bollocks.
Thirdly, did you know that there is such thing as a fox testicle ice cream, which is made out of the fox orchid?
I did
All
not know
right.
that.
Okay.
And it gives a whole new meaning to the flower's name, Lady Slipper Orchid.
Yeah.
All right then.
You're
I
welcome.
have questions.
I have.
Lady slips and testicle. I get it.
I have so many comments. Hard to pick one. Hi, I am Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there, since Lillith is here. I am the GM and channel runner around these parts. And yeah, I don't have a good fact. I mean, a lot of people might know this, but D&D is an amalgamation of like 5 different war games and role-playing, so have fun with that. And
Really? No facts even after I bombard you with facts just because you normally don't have them?
okay then, I can pick one that Dandy gave me. Germany has more castles than there are McDonald's in the United States. Germany is estimated to have 25,000 castles, and there are around 13,000 McDonald's locations in America. Also, where the hell do you fit all those castles?
I mean, I'm also going to assume that it depends on your definition of a castle. If you're looking for, a royal castle at that point, that is a huge thing. And then you have the bishop needs a place to live, so we will be making him a castle-esque thing, as his residency, much like Sword's Castle, for example.
This is
Most of them
true.
are in ruins, so it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also true. Also true. Evolvin, thank you so much for the raid and good timing. Welcome. What were you doing today? Guys, as we are welcoming in some raiders, let's get us a recap of what happened last time.
I wasn't here.
Stuff.
I know, that's why it's your turn to do the recap, Oren.
No.
To see
I
whether or not
promise
you've
you
watched it
did
back.
things last week. That's what we did. Things.
Last
And
time we were
incidentally, not
completing...
people.
Well, Oren nearly did people.
True. Very true.
Mael
I am
definitely
so
did
sorry.
a person. Right, so last time we were fighting or finishing off Bennett and his crew. And I think we started with effectively Remus stealing the kill of Bennett off of Mael. And unfortunately, that may or may not have pissed off Mael slightly, who then went on to basically fall into a rage and attack Remus.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Oh, no.
Remus, for some unknown reason, could not hit Mael for whatever reason whatsoever. I was really wishing that I could, but I didn't. And Mael may have taken more health off Remus than the entire rest of the fight combined.
Holy shit.
Romulus attempted to intervene, but was unsuccessful. And for the first time ever, he noticed that Mael has now got 2 red eyes when she was fighting, rather than the usual 1. She backs away and turns to apologise but Remus effectively moves out of the way and takes out his frustration at not being able to hit Mael on one of the trees. We effectively retrieve Bennett's head and decide that it's best to start making our way back. Remus disappearing off in front of everybody else, whilst the rest of the party kind of buried corpses and or had a little bit of a search around, with Oren cleaning and mending everybody as required. Remus takes the bloodied head directly into the village looking for Eric, and including creating a nice pile of blood in Eric's home with Jonas. Jonas was not particularly pleased, nor will Eric be once he sees the pile of blood. Mael returns with everybody else and decides to hide off with Elam for comfort, and Romulus attempts to comfort her, given that she doesn't think that Remus accepted her apology. Side note, he did not. During the conversation, Mael also asks Romulus for assistance in getting Darek to provide a ring of mind shielding at the next location that we're trying to get to. For no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. None.
I'm sure that we'll find out why that is required at some point. Anyway, Remus decides to do a comedy moment in attempting to provide the head to Eric, and kind of hides it behind his back, and then has to backtrack and various bits and pieces. Anyway, we find out that where Bennett's stash may be, and we decide that's where we're going to go to next. However, whilst everyone is outside, or whilst we are effectively giving Eric the head so that he can stash it in a box and figure out what he wants to do with it later, Mael and Romulus confront the kid, and I didn't write his name down. The druid kid in the tree, throwing a snowball at him, and they have a conversation about what the ritual and spell is that's taking place inside the tree. And Oren and Craren discuss that Oren is going to be made responsible for providing sex education to the party.
Thanks, guys.
I think that was basically where we got to, and we were about to, given that it's still early morning, we're about to head off towards Bennett's stash in the hope that we can find some valuables.
Indeed, and you... Oh, I can't read. You can have a point of inspiration for that recap. If you already have it, you can bounce it to someone else.
No, it's mine this time. I had to use it last time. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use it on who I wanted to use it on, Mael. But it's fine.
All right.
Quiet. Not you. My cat is screaming.
Okay. Well, with that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. There we go. The road is sludgy, and damp clings to moss and lichen. The humidity is similar to the jungles of Zandrik, but so much colder. Wet fur, damp horses, wet dogs, wet wolves, oiled canvas, different scents lingering under the tarp that covers your wagon. A small drop of half-melted snow falls from a branch, then slows, almost stopping in mid-air. The scent of crushed blackberries surround you, Oren. The scratching of a coin spinning on a wooden surface coming from behind you. A soft voice passes your ear. Good luck has a price, my green lord. I can grant you real luck. Real freedom. Think about it, why don't you? The coin spins faster, faster, and stops, metal clinking on wood. time returns, speeds up, and the drop hits Neil's head with a soft splat. What would you like to do?
Was this voice her?
It is very familiar, yes.
He's probably driving the cart, so he's probably just going to mutter under his breath, "Bitch." At this point,
I
and
moved you guys to
Hat.
the traveling map.
Nice.
but no, he will. Yeah, he will mutter, "Bitch," but then go, Yeah, and then go, sorry. Freedom. Luck. I'll choose freedom. Grumble. And wipe Neil's stupid head.
The road is long in front of you, surprisingly straight for being under the dense tree canopies of the towering woods. You have traveled maybe 2 hours at this point. It's slow going because of the condition of the road and the fact that you are in a cart with wooden wheels. It is a lot warmer now than it has been previously, and you can hear the constant slop of melting snow.
I hate this.
And eventually you get to the point that Eric told you about. Slight indentation in the road indicating where to turn. The cart won't go this far. Or it can with a lot of effort. You will have to travel from Eric's instructions, about an hour without it if you leave it here.
Thoughts?
I mean, if there's a lot of stuff, then having a cart will be handy instead of having to carry it all back by hand. I mean, we could carry the door, and if there's any non-perishable stuff, we could use that as storage.
I mean, I'm happy to drive the cart through here. It's probably going to take, what, Ardana, 4 times as long?
If you have someone going in front of you and clearing the path, it will take twice as long. So about 2 hours with the cart. It will take 1 hour on foot.
Right, well, it will probably take twice as long if one of you, strong fellows clear the path for me.
What do the rest of us think? Is this thing on?
People?
Flo is just hiding in the cart. She's still ashamed.
I think it's time all of you get out and walk.
What's this walk you keep talking about?
You know, one foot in
Sounds
front
like
of the other through the mud.
Through the mud.
Yes, the mud and the slush and the snow and the underbrush.
Really?
In this day and age,
Yes, it's good for you. And I bend down and I start pulling a mud or slush ball together.
Oh, I see. Where
Can
this
I
is going.
prestidigitate that out of his hand?
What does the spell say?
Let me find prestidigitation. Spells.
I mean, I personally want to say yes.
Uh, You can instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
I mean, technically, you can make it
Unless
go
it's a
away.
2 foot snowball.
Yes,
Uh,
I'm going to make that thing disappear. No.
Can't be conveniently stopped underneath a tree.
Why?
Well, as the as the slush ball effectively disappears from my hands, I'm going to take one look at the tree next to the cart, and I'm going to pull out my warhammer, and I'm going to walk over it to it, and I'm going to smack it so hard that I'm hoping that it will cause a slight downfall of slush and snow from the branches.
Give me an
On
attack
me.
roll.
Onto everybody. Hi, cat.
I'm in
That is
the
a
cart.
14.
I have roof.
Same.
Have we even established that this cart even have a roof?
Oh, it has.
Yeah.
With a 14, yes, there is a absolute rain of sludge coming off the tree. If you are not sitting in the center of the cart, please give me a dexterity save to avoid getting muddied.
18 for
Dex
Remus.
save, you say.
Oh, you mean to save his own behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm basically smacking the tree as quickly and then ducking out of the way as quickly as possible.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Now what?
Mael?
I'm in the cart.
Yeah, but are you sitting in the middle of the cart?
Yeah.
All right. Well, all of you managed to dodge just in time, and unfortunately the driver's seat is now covered in sludgy, sticky, melty snow.
Prestidigitate.
Yeah, you can do that. It's gonna take a moment, but yes, you can absolutely do that.
I need to sit there. I am not sitting on sludge.
It'd be
I'm
quicker
not
if we leave the
moving.
cart here and move together.
That makes sense.
Fine. I can walk. I have legs, I suppose.
Romulus will kind of nudge Mael and be like, "Let's stretch our legs a bit. I think it will do us some good."
Okay.
In a party with this gremlin, it might even be an exciting journey.
I will grab the door out of the cart.
Door.
All right.
Sure.
And we
I
will bring
will
it with
grab
us.
the Neil out of the cart.
I will tell Sasha to roam off in front and sniff out the route.
Oh, that's what I want to do too. One moment.
All right. Well,
Um,
yes.
shouldn't we leave some of the dogs here to
6.
protect the horses?
1.
I thought that's what Elam was going to do.
He
7.
he doesn't have sharp teeth.
One moment.
He
One
does,
moment.
he does a very good job of eating your hair.
Well, I've rolled a jackal, a giant weasel, and a giant hyena for my bag of tricks. Why don't we leave the giant hyena with the horses?
That works. I'll keep
Was
them
it-
protected.
Jackal. Giant.
Giant weasel, giant hyena.
Giant. So. Alright.
Aaron
Let's
will
see.
also pick up the jackal and bodily place it next to Mael. Just, this is yours.
Flo will just pick it up, like, from the front and, like, just walk with it.
No, thank you.
Alright, let me finish this one real quick. Because apparently I had completely forgotten to add a thing. Nope, it needs a name.
Romulus,
Yes.
I think Remus is still mad at me.
Give him time. He'll blow off the steam eventually. Maybe next time we have an encounter with someone, maybe he can blow off that steam there, and then just give him time and try your best to ignore him.
I'll try, but I am very sorry.
I know. But I
He's
think
just-
it's very hard to reason with him when he's angry. Even though I don't understand why he's angry, because he's the one who stole your kill. You know what I mean? He's give him time. It's basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I think next time we have an encounter with something, he can blow off that steam there, and he'll feel as right as rain.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. Let's stretch our legs for a bit then, shall we?
And she's just holding the. What was it? Not a coyote, but.
Hyena.
A jackal.
Oh, it wasn't a
Oh,
jackal.
jackal.
Yeah. Just carrying the jackal with her.
The jackal is sitting basically like a chihuahua, just very
This
happy
is
not
my life
having.
now.
Yeah, very happy not having to walk through the snow and sludge and stuff. It takes you another hour or so, a little less than an hour, to reach a clearing in the woods. You see what looks like a small creek, a little wider than a creek, come out of this opening in the cliffside, a little bit further off. And it comes down into what looks like a small pond. And in the pond are 3 boats. 3 rowing boats. Looking at the clearing itself, it seems to be man-made in places. You can see chopped down, the remains of chopped down trees, and it seems strategically cleared to allow as much sight of the area as possible. You see about the remains of a small jetty where the boats are. It seems to have not fared that well with ice. And looking closer, the pond and the creek leading into this opening is very deep. It's hard to see the bottom.
Hmm.
Would have been
Right.
nice for Eric to mention the requirement to row.
Hmm. Can I have
Well-
a sniff about to see if there's anything suspicious or out of the ordinary?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a perception check.
Perception.
And honestly, we do have some nice strong lads here. They can clearly row.
Be a 10.
It's hard to tell. There's some sense around. You can clearly smell that werewolves have been in this area a lot. It's hard to tell how recent it is because there's so much of it. As you move around, though, you do see what looks like footprints leaving away from the jetty and towards more north, like around the cliff bend and then north. And they look heavy. Like if someone heavy has made these footprints.
Are they human? Or are they...
Looks like
No.
boots. Like boot prints, not paw prints.
Okay. Someone's been here, but I can't really tell much else, unfortunately.
Well, man, does it smell strongly of wolf?
Yes, it does.
So, no surprises.
I can't tell much else, though. Don't suppose anyone has an ability to breathe underwater. Or has any ability to swim?
Unfortunately, I
correctly.
left my gills at home, but I can swim.
I mean, there's boats, Romulus.
Oh, okay. Ignore me.
Wait,
I
or
thought
you-
that
detachable gills?
Not actually, it was a joke.
I did have a theory that maybe any kind of loot might be at the bottom of the lake. But
Well, take 3 big gulps and we might lower the lake a bit.
anyway, shall we? Is there anything else around, or is it literally just a lake and the boats that we see? Like no, like little cave or?
There's a lead from the lake. You see what looks like a creek leading into the cliffside, and there's an
Okay.
opening in the cliffside. It's rather small, but you figure that as long as you hunch down a bit, sitting in a boat, you can get through.
Well, I think that is where we need to go. So, shall we hop into a boat or two and
So long as I don't have to row.
do a little explore?
Hi, do you want something?
I love the timing. Yours did that, and mine was clawing at my headset.
Yeah. All right.
How many people can fit in a boat?
You said that in like the tune of like SpongeBob.
I know. So many people can fit in a boat. SpongeBob SquarePants.
5 modest idiots.
You figure 3 small or 2 big people. Like not small, like 4 small-sized category, 3 small medium-sized category or 2 large medium-sized category? Yes.
So I'd say at least 2 boats are needed.
Depends on if we're bringing the animals with us. Anyway,
How big is this lake?
From where you're standing, or how? It's not that big. It's more of a deep pond more than a lake. It's maybe at its widest point, 30 feet across.
Uh-huh.
It's about 10 meters across at its widest.
Uh-huh.
Is the lake a clear lake? Like, can you see the bottom?
You can barely see the bottom. It's very it's clear, but it's very deep.
I
Is
can
there
clearly
anything
see Oren.
You assume that I'm the bottom. That's cute.
it took everyone a minute.
Yes.
I was just trying to figure out how to respond to that.
This is a reminder to chat. This channel is marked mature because we are not.
What I was going to ask, though, Craren, is can I see anything shiny at the bottom of this lake?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Are you wearing your sunglasses?
Yes.
All right then.
If it is daylight, you can assume I am. That was a 19.
All right. There is something glittering at the bottom of it's not straight down. You see it's sloping down a little bit, and just where the bottom just goes from you can see it to that darkness, you see what looks like a few specks of something glittering in the sunlight.
Where there was once Oren, there is a pile of clothes.
All right, you dive
This
in.
may or may not cause shrinkage.
All right. Oren,
How quickly does Oren strip and go in? Because the last time he stripped and jumped into a random pool, he and Remus ended up naked in a random dream with a different traveler.
I mean, he is wearing a suit, so it would take a little bit for him to, take his shoes off, undo his clothes, fold them neatly.
Unless it's one of them Velcro ones that just come off.
No, he doesn't have a tearaway suit, unfortunately. He's not that kind of elf.
or that kind of
You know.
barb.
Oren, are you planning to go swimming?
Yes.
Is that wise?
Yeah.
We at least tie some rope around you so that if you do fall unconscious for any reason, we can just pull you out.
Oren's going to raise an eyebrow at you, give you a little smirk, and go, "If you want to tie me up, all you have to do is ask."
Craren will
Excellent. I
rub
go and
his
grab some rope.
left temple with his hand. Oren,
Why do you feel like it's been such a long time since you've been here, Oren?
no one is tying anything to anyone. If something happens, I will jump in myself and I will dimension door us out. I don't see how anything else is a problem. Don't complicate things.
Well,
I will take everything off, hand my glasses to Craren for safekeeping, and dive in.
All right.
Excellent.
Is this where I remind you that I just mentioned that the jetty was destroyed by ice?
Yes, it's cold.
It's very cold. Please give me a Constitution save.
Con save.
Really now?
It occurred to me, like, we never checked to see if the ice had melted.
Oh no, the ice has melted, but this is a melt water lake.
That was a 13. I'm assuming that he gets like his toes in and goes, "Ooh, cold, cold, cold," and then sort of looks pleadingly at Kraran and holds out a hand for the thermal cube.
Kraran will happily offer the thermal cube. I don't think this will help you in the water, but you're more than willing to, more than welcome to try.
I will try.
All right.
That's fair.
With the thermal cube in hand, you will not be taking cold damage as you go down, but it is freezing cold in the lake. Like,
I assume his kiwi fruits have shriveled into raisins at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say this is Oren's first encounter with the elusive mangina.
it is. I don't know if people have ever tried to swim in a meltwater thing ever before. It is cold, very cold.
It's mostly painful actually, but yeah.
Yes, and
once you get used to it though, it's smooth sailing. Not getting wrong.
yeah, and by the time you hit the lake bottom where you found the glittering, you're starting to get used to the sensation, but you can't really be sure if it's just your nerves just noping out of the whole situation, or if you're actually used to it. As you reach...
Well, I'm not dead.
You're not dead. You're feeling very awake. Like, extremely awake. And... like, you can feel the heat pulsing from the thermal cube. And you reach the bottom to see 5 gold coins.
Yoink.
In the riverbed. Or in the lake bed. And that's about it.
Yeah, he'll wander up with his his new possessions in hand and sort of hold them out. Just hardly worth it, but never know, it could have been a key or something.
Or the treasures of the Sierra Madre, who knows?
Could have been anything. It's always worth investigating. Unless there's a kraken down there.
I'm not going to say that I feel it's safe to say that this pond is sufficiently krakenless, but I will say that I'm happy that even if it isn't, it hasn't shown up yet.
I mean, it could be a very small kraken.
Could be a very small kraken.
Do you think it could be an offering? Do you reckon Do you reckon it could be an offering? Because we've encountered what were they? Were they water weirds or were they
water elementals?
Water elementals, yeah. We've encountered water elementals that required some form of offering
tribute
to allow passage. Tribute, that's another one. To offer for passage. So maybe it could be
if that's the case, it's my tribute now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But anyway, did you want to get yourself dressed and then we can get in these boats and see where all this takes us?
He's going to shake his wet hair all over you and then sort of slick it back so it's immaculate again. Get his clothes on. Take his glasses, pocket his coins.
All right.
Back his cube.
Are you sufficiently thawed?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent.
Can we not drink my juice box, Cat? Sorry.
Is that Oren talking to Romulus? No, Remus, or
no? I've got a tropical juice box and the cat was chewing on the straw.
Ah.
Yes, Remus, you looked like you were going to say something.
Yes, I was going to say, so now that Oren has had a refreshing bath, are we actually going to get in the boat and go in the cave?
Sounds like a plan to me.
You know, there are a few members of this party that could really do with a bath. Looks directly at Remus.
Have you cleaned him up from earlier on? Because he might still be covered in the gore from the. I don't remember if you.
There is no way that you are
Yeah,
in his
I-
vicinity and not clean.
I cleaned him for you. It's fine.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Lillith was controlling Oren last time. She did a marvelous job of it.
Well, that's also why you've been
Excellent.
a little bit with sex education for the party.
You're welcome.
All right, you get into the boats, and it feels like when you push away from the jetty that there's some form of tow that leads into the cave. It's not strong. It's very easy to maneuver in, but you can feel like if you leave the boats, you will slowly move into the caves. No rowing required. And
I like this.
as you get towards the cliffside, this odd sense of warmth greets you. I'm going to move you to the map.
Sus.
Now, I just placed you on boats. You decide if these are the boats you were on or however you want to be. I just placed you on the map.
I'm going to assume that this is very close to truth. Because the elves are obviously talking smack.
That's the elf love boat.
Ah, yeah, I didn't even think of that. I just placed
I
people.
mean, if that's how you want to look at things.
What else have we got with us? A hyena and something else, haven't we? The jackal.
No, hyenas left with the horses. We've
yeah.
got a giant weasel and a jackal.
Giant weasel and the jackal is with
A
Flo.
Gisel and a jackal.
As you pass through into this cave, you see in the distance a small fire that faintly lights up the room. It wouldn't have been a problem for either of you anyway, because all of you have dark vision. But this
Even
warm...
if we don't, we've got some goggles.
Exactly. But there's this strange, like, shifting where the light of the fire casts everything in this like golden hue, slowly fading to silver, where the circle of light ends and your dark vision kicks in, painting everything in this kind of silver gray. All around you, you see greenery. You see moss, you see small ferns. Here and there are even snowdrops growing on the grass. And you faint like tinkling of drops of water that seems to be falling down. The whole area is markedly warmer than outside. By several degrees. And you can see footprints in the mud where you first land, leading both to and from the creek that you traveled up. There's also a waterfall ahead of you, slowly moving you towards it.
I will ground the boat close to the footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
And then hop out.
All right.
I will now proceed to feed the beast.
All right then. You hop out, and the ground gives for a fraction until you hit what feels like stone. It's a little muddy, but you reach stone, making you not sink any further. And there's this scent of spring flowers all around.
This is rather quaint, isn't it?
Did you say strange flowers?
Spring flowers.
Spring flowers.
Mhm.
Right.
This feels far too nice to be a werewolf slayer.
Are any of these flowers particularly poisonous, perhaps?
I'm gonna look that up.
I have an itchy toe because I am covered in mosquito and sandfly bites.
Could one of them be the lady's slipper orchid?
No. No, not like some of the flowers you see around you. Most of the flowers you see around you seem to be snowdrops. The scent doesn't match the flowers, but Oren, you would know from various studies that while snowdrops can be painful, like causing vomiting and similar intestinal issues, the doses you need are quite high to actually cause damage.
But small doses could still cause vomiting and intestinal issues, right?
Yes.
He is going to pick quite a few of these.
Today's PSA, don't eat snowdrops. They will probably not kill you, but you will really, really feel it.
Don't eat
Excellent.
strange flowers, period.
Exactly.
Oh, what's the fun in that?
Where did you say? Sorry, where did you say the footprints were? Heading towards the fire or away from the fire?
Towards and away from the flower. Yes, this is a flower. No, a fire. So on this side, primarily. Why you? Oh, there.
Mhm.
So it seems like they
What
lead.
is a fire if not a flower made from heat?
I mean, true.
Cool.
The other side seems to be mostly moss-covered boulders.
I mean, so I'm going to hop out over this side then, and eventually start following the footprints. See where they lead to.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm vaguely following in that direction, but I'm dawdling picking flowers.
I think as I'm walking, I'm gonna
There you go. Oh, you're over there.
have a sniff about, see if I can smell or maybe hear anything that might be lurking in the cave. If anything.
Right, give me a.
Because let's not forget, Kran is technically also a poisoner.
Ah, yes. Romulus, give me a perception check. With
21.
advantage. Yes.
That is a nat 20, by the way.
Yay! Natural 20. You sniff about, and there is this. You get this scent of spring flowers, of snowdrops, and of. I don't know what they're called. Lilies of some sort. I don't know what they're called in English. Let me actually look up what that flower is called in English. Because, I'm curious.
Poppies?
No, vitsippa.
Mm.
wood anemone. All right.
Wood
Apparently-
anemone. Interesting.
Yes. And you also get the scent of apple blossoms and cinnamon,
Mm.
but like very, very faint underneath everything.
Interesting.
There's something like here, and it seems to follow the footprints in the mud, leading into the rest of the cave. Oh, white buttercups. That's the one.
Be wary.
Be weary, as in tired, or be wary, as in something is ahead?
That too. Yeah, I can't. It feels like something might be about.
Yay for feelings. Anything
I
more
know.
concrete, brother?
Brick, mortar.
I smell something. Oh, I am. And your attitude is one of them. Shall we keep going?
Sure.
All right. You're heading further in, or you're staying here?
Yeah, I'm heading further in, but I've probably like pulled the warhammer out at this point, and it's kind of gently swinging backwards and forwards in front, like by my side.
All
Hi,
right.
cat.
As you walk further in, where you're standing right now, you see the small little, not even a creek, just tiny bit of drifting water passing by, and from it you see this. Thank you. Andy brought cookies.
I want
I want
cookies.
cookies.
Sandy, give me cookies.
Oh, cookies.
There's tiny little bit of like warmth rising from the water, and as you pass over it, this kind of relaxing sensation sets in. It's like steam from a hot bath. Hee. Pistachio.
Mm.
Interesting.
Can I bend down and take a closer look?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a investigation or perception check. Your choice.
I assure you, it will probably not be investigation. Hi, cat. Oh, you know what? I am actually bending down. Let's do it properly. I will investigate.
All
A
right.
12.
You bend down to investigate, and you see underneath this little trickle of water is what looks like a small crack in the stone below, and you see these tiny little bubbles rising from the crack, rising to the surface and then popping, and in like wafts of steam that comes up from the water.
Would I have come across anything similar before?
Would Remus have stopped at like a hot spring at some point?
Unless I was a mercenary for a wealthy client that required it, probably not.
Okay. I think Remus would have heard of hot springs, and this would seem
Okay.
very familiar to that. Like heat coming from beneath the rocks to heat water. It would have been similar, like if you've ever been to the cogs in Sharn. The way they power things using steam.
Ah, okay. Oren. Buddy. Pal. I feel like this water is your thing.
Oh.
Well, it's a hot spring of some sort.
Mm.
Therefore, you're the one that likes to bathe, right? Bath. Actually, you're the one that likes to bath, right?
Bathe, yes.
So, water, hot, spring, weird gas bubbles. Certainly your thing, right?
You want me to go take a look? Is that what we're saying?
No, I am just merely pointing out that there is steam and bubbles and hot water. Feel free
Yes, that
to
sounds
have a
like
dig
a lovely
around.
bath.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to carry on walking.
I will investigate a little further just to see if anything is untoward here, though I don't think there is.
Alright, give me a investigation or perception check.
I think it's going to be perception since my investigation is 0.
Oh, live on
That's
the
10.
wild side.
That's a 10.
While you might be more familiar with hot springs than Remus is, this looks like heat coming off from the small crack under the small stream. Stream was the word I was looking for. There is this odd scent of lavender coming from the water. It's barely there.
Craren, you do not have bardic inspiration to give you another bard.
No, that's just again, ignore the things in chat. It's just more of a testing thing. It's a macro thing. So if you were to click on the next to the top right thing, you have a not the cogwheel, you have a collection. And if you were to show macro as a macro quick bar, it's for bardic inspiration, select your token, select who gets it, and then it's registered.
Shiny. Right. So, yeah, Orange is going to go to the rest of the party. Looks like a spring to me. It's not getting any springier. And you said there was an odd smell?
Yeah, it has a faint scent of lavender.
Slightly lavender scented, which is odd. It may be magical in nature. Or
So
not.
what you're saying is that this could be a whorehouse, but it's more like a whore cave.
Yes.
Nice.
Do I see fish
Yes.
over there?
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Yeah, there are barrels. 2 barrels of fish and a crate of various fish types.
Are they raw?
They're raw and fresh.
That's too much for us to carry?
You could carry it. You would have to prepare it in order to keep them fresh, though. They have, it looks like all of the fish has been cleaned, and looking closer, you can see that there's some salt under the first layer. It seems that the last layer was just dumped on top of the rest. It's going to be very heavy, but you can carry it.
Right.
Well, Oren can't, but the party can.
There's a fire up there, right?
Yes, you walk over, you see 2 more fires lit. and a table with what looks like a document on top of it, some rugs, and there's this scent of hot, like warm apples coming from the fires.
Would Oren be able to smoke the fish?
Some of it.
They won't fit in a pipe.
There's like like the barrel you're looking at right now, Oren, reaches like to your waist, and it's filled with fish. You can smoke some of it, but unless you want to stay here for a week, there's not a chance you'll have time to smoke all of it on the campfires.
Everything but the top layer is salted, right?
Look, from what you can see, yes.
So if I were to smoke the top layer and get those nice big strong boys to carry the rest out.
Yeah, you can do that.
Excellent. So to speak, we have rations here. As he's preparing to smoke the top layer of fish.
Ooh, fish.
All right. Romulus, as
Hello.
you approach the table, give me a perception check.
Is this just a straight perception?
Yeah, it's a straight perception check.
7.
All right. Mile, what are you doing?
At the moment, she's just trying to not be in anyone's way. She's just following along, like still dragging the poor
Jackal?
little jackal in her hands, being like,
Yeah.
just standing there, trying to make herself small, looking at everyone, at what they're doing.
Do you want a fish?
Kryran,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm going to assume that Crown is very amused by Oren's. I'm gonna touch the fishy. I'm gonna eat the fishy. Moment. You know, the same person who wouldn't go near anything that is vaguely slimy because that's ick.
You better believe every time he touches a fish, he prestidigitates his hands. Like, this is just how he is.
Definitely. It's still a very amusing situation. It's like, yeah. I like how to phrase this. I just imagine Oren just grabs the fish and then shivers at the same time, and then puts it away, and then shivers, cleans himself, and then grabs the next one and says, the next one. Rinse, repeat. That's exactly
Pretty
what
much.
I'm imagining happening right now.
You definitely won't get food poisoning when Oren's cooking. He's meticulous.
Alright. As
And if
you
you do,
are-
it's intentional.
Let's see. That's the one. Remus. You staring at the fire, or what are you doing?
Basically, well, I'm moving into the corner and just having continuing to look around to understand what's underneath these weird shelters things.
As you approach, it looks like someone has made raised sleeping platforms out of various like reeds and leaves and stuff. It looks comfortable. And you can see a pile of various fabrics and blankets in a corner. The raised sleeping platforms look fresh. They smell like freshly cut leaves or branches.
can I would like to try and pinch myself to understand whether or not I'm in some weird psychedelic dream thing, because Remus is not associating the status of this area with the status we found Bennett and his crew in. Like, there is no way you walk bent over, like, in pain, like, massively scarred with 2 direwolves floating around, and yet this looks like Oren's pleasure palace. Like, it's what the fuck is going on?
All right. Yes.
You're misunderstanding things, Remus. The Tower of Power is an entirely different.
Remus, give me a. What would that be? Investigation or insight?
I mean, I'd like a +1 instead of a -1, so let's go insight. A 10.
You pinch yourself and it hurts. You're not dreaming. You are definitely not dreaming.
I'm going to turn to the rest of the party and just go, does this not, like, feel weird to any of you? Like, why would Eric leave this for that little tiny group of huts in a tree? Other than the fact it was some weird, random shit.
I wonder. I wonder what could possibly be wrong with this.
Yeah.
Romulus, as you look at your brother saying that, you feel a tug on your feet.
Really?
Yes. Does a 16 hit you?
It is my armor class, so yes, it does.
All right. And you see, the rest of you can see the rug that he's standing on start wrapping itself around his legs. And
Last time I encountered this, I set that thing on fire violently.
Yeah, wait for it to be off my legs before you do that, please.
I wasn't even in this campaign. It was in an entirely different campaign, and I played a necromancer at that time.
And rather rapidly, the rug has wrapped itself around Romulus, all the way until it encases his head.
Great.
Can I run over?
For what it's worth, it's easier to transport now.
Yes,
Like
Remus.
a blunt.
Can I effectively run over and attempt to rip said rug off of his head?
Yes, absolutely. Give me an athletics check.
Just don't punch it.
Hence why I said I was going to attempt to rip it off rather than punch it. Oh, a 13.
It stays there, firmly tightening ever more around Romulus. Because I rolled an 18.
Fine. I'm going to take my hand axe out and attempt to slash through it.
All right.
Only the first few layers.
If Oren
I
sees
don't
that,
care
he's just going
how
to go-
many layers I need to go through to get to my brother.
Look, if Oren sees that, he's going to say to you, if you do that, you're likely to cleave your brother in half as well. Hold on. And he will also do a thing. What will he do? Let's see, what do we have? I don't think zippeting it will do much. Is this rug a creature?
Technically, anything that moves in D&D is a creature. It is a rug. So you're guessing form of construct?
Can he attempt to polymorph the rug into a mouse?
Sure. Hold on, let me double
Excellent.
check that actually. Yeah, sure.
Yes, it will need to make a wisdom save.
Really? Okay. That's a 10. I had a -4 modifier.
Yep, okay. It is now a mouse on his shoulder.
All right. Romulus, you suddenly have a mouse on your shoulder.
Don't
And your
kill
brother
it.
leaving over you with an axe.
Don't kill it. If you smack it, it will turn back into a rug.
Thank you. I will not kill it. What should I do with it? Should I just let it go?
I assume get it off your brother, and we have an hour before it turns back into a rug.
Yeah, I was about to say more of a player observation. So how long is that? Yeah, so it's an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So long as I
kept
continue
remembering it
to-
being 10 minutes, but
No, so long as I continue to concentrate, it should stay a rug. It should stay a mouse for an hour.
Oren,
concentrate. Great. Ooh, shiny.
Oren,
Mm?
you know that the counter of endless water that you've got right now that I've given you because I forgot that we had it and then I gave it to you. If we were to put the mouse inside it, given that it is a magical object, do you think it would drown and then die in the thing, or do you think it would
If it-
shatter?
I don't know, but if it dies, it turns back into a rug. And then the rug is still alive.
Does anyone
No,
have a
I'm
glad
glass
that you-
jar?
Now that it's a mouse, I don't want it to like necessarily die a terrible death like drowning.
Brother?
Even though
You're
I know
fucked
it is a
with
rug.
life.
Where did you put
I'm
the
going
door?
to retrieve. Oh yeah. But then if it
Yeah.
turns into a rug, we could put it in the door. But then if it turns into a rug, then we might walk in and it might smother us.
How much is it? You know, let's say, Geneva Conventions. Please stop listening. Is there any cracks in the wall about mouse size in the cave wall?
I mean, several. The mouse got in somehow. Well,
Yeah.
not really, but yes, there are mouse holes everywhere.
So if you were to squeeze that mouse into that hole, and then if Oren happens to drop concentration at that point,
The rug isn't sentient. Just saying.
no. I'm just saying it will be fantastically stuck inside of the mountain wall.
Again, it's
I mean,
it's a rug. It's not technically not a mouse. So I don't. Yeah.
And I'm just saying that would technically solve our problem and remove it from our general anything.
I mean, we could actually put it inside the door, because then we can just find more and more magical objects to act as a trap, so that if we ever need to capture someone, we can throw them inside the door, and then they can just be attacked by magical rugs and various other magical traps that we might have encountered along our way.
And
I
then
like
you
the
need
way
to.
you think.
And then when you need to enter yourself, Rebus,
Well, you know, I mean, does a
Don't
magical
step on the rug.
exactly? I mean, unless it can turn into something else, in which case we're screwed. But thoughts?
Well, I don't think it's a
Fighters.
mimic.
It's a good plan, honestly.
Craren, you're the brains of the outfit, remember? If you disagree, we will do something different.
okay.
You are the brains.
Now, how about if we use this as a semi? Okay. If you were to arm a bear trap
Hmm.
and then you sit down on it and it catches you on your nuts, would that hurt?
No, because
Obviously.
no, because I don't have nuts.
What?
if it smacks down on your testicles, I'm going to assume you're not a eunuch.
I just wanted to see what all of your reactions would be, and now I know.
You poor man.
Would you perceive that to be a bad thing?
You've changed
of
a lot
course it
since I've been in prison, brother.
Of course, it would be a bad thing, but there's no reason. How often have we been in the door since the last time we had a chat?
We've stored things. We have retrieved things. I'm just going to say, if you're going to put it in there as a trap, what are the odds that any one of us will actually remember it being there, being a trap, next time you open the door? And then you will, or Oren, or Romulus, or Flo.
He's worried that we
Anyone
don't have
else?
object permanence.
Well, you can make magic letters, right? Why don't we just
Yes.
like create a sign, put it at the top of the stairs, and like write, "Here be magic traps. Avoid these items." And then if you go inside, you read the note before you go anywhere.
But then it won't help if we place someone else in there, because then they would know about the traps.
Yes, but there's no guarantee that they know that we know there is a trap, and they could think we're double bluffing them. I mean, who in their right mind carries around a door to an interdimensional space with a giant with a what's it called? Fucked.
Guato?
Guado inside it?
As far as I know, just us.
While you're having a point, would it make you happy to have a rug inside the door?
Well, I feel like Oren has his menagerie and we've got the dogs, and why can't we have a pet rug?
How about you ask the rug?
That sounds a brilliant idea. I turn to look at the rug, and I attempt to mentally connect with the rug. With the mouse.
There's nothing there to connect to.
I'm just getting a dialing tone.
For
You're getting
reference-
Have called. It's not connected. Please check the creature before calling again.
Asking
For
something about
reference.
collectibles.
Do.
For reference, the rug has an
This weird
intelligence
screaming
of
noise
1.
like a fax machine.
Yeah, for
I think I dialed
reference,
the wrong number.
the rug has an intelligence score of 1.
Yeah, I need a minimum of 6, I think, to connect.
Okay. I'm not going to stop you from putting the rug there, but when someone in our party, when inevitably gets stuck and or hurt and or slightly suffocated, you're the one to bear that blame personally.
Okay. I take the mouse off Romulus' shoulder and stuff it into a pocket
Alright.
so that I can put it into the door later.
So when Oren inevitably finds something shiny and drops attention, your pocket will be very thick.
Farron, I love the fact that you have so much faith in me. It's so heartwarming. Thank you.
Alright.
I do think the best of you. I do.
Remus,
Mhm.
you now have a pocket rug.
Is
that a rug in your- is that a rug in your pocket?
pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
Currently in the shape of a mouse.
Oh, that's so funny.
I can
I'm
come
just saying,
up
I
with
haven't
like
heard that pickup line before.
I can come up with about 16 different plans that involves small creatures and them turning into rugs mid-flight.
How
Actually,
small is this
Never
mouse,
knows.
and would it fit in a rifle barrel?
small, but no.
Oh. Does
Not
anyone have a
that small.
crossbow? Mael, you have a crossbow.
I do.
We could tie it to the crossbow, so that when you hit something with the crossbow, it kills the mouse. Oh, although that only works for the next hour. And then it turns into the rug.
Deploy pocket rocket.
I have so many concerns.
While this is happening, I think I'm going to have a look and see what's on the table.
All right.
Yeetly-deet.
On the table, you see what looks like a map that someone has made an attempt at burning. The edges are slightly scorched, and it seems like whoever did it did not have enough time to wait for it to actually burn, and the fire fizzled out. It is a map of this general region, but closer to the city you're going to. And it has some points on it. Doesn't tell you like place names or anything like that, but there are 3 marked black dots on the map.
Do I see any significance with these locations, or
They seem to be like if you study the map, you can see that they are either in an elevated area or like near what looks like either a like a riverbank or a cliffside. So I'd say it's probably marked other safe places, like safe houses or camps.
well, it seems like we might possibly have a map to some other hideouts that they use. Possibly. Anyway.
That sounds interesting.
Indeed. I fold the map up and put it in my pocket,
All right.
and then I'll should probably just explore over this region away from any possible rug encounters.
All right. You can add a map of bandit hideouts to your inventory.
Nice. Map.
And give me a wisdom or not wisdom.
I could do wisdom. Wisdom's fine.
Investigation or perception check. Depending on how like thoroughly you are looking through things.
Apparently not very thoroughly.
It seems like whoever were here, possibly the people you let go, have cleaned it out. They've taken everything you can find of value. There are some like books that look like they could be worth some money left in the bookshelf, but none of them look like especially like pricey or rare. Most of the stuff that's been left behind are either torn clothing, regular like clothes you just wear on a daily basis. Common was the word I was looking for. Or straw and sawdust used for packaging fragile objects. But the crates are mostly empty.
Huh.
Doesn't seem to be a great deal here, but by all means, feel free to have a more thorough look around. I've most likely missed something.
Not everyone at once.
Sorry. Oren is busily cooking fish, so...
Flo found keys, right?
Yes.
She will try to find what the keys are for.
All right. Give me
Normally
a
locks.
perception or investigation check.
This was
No.
my perception.
Sorry.
You find the same kind of empty crates and the barrel on the side. All of it seemed to have been cleaned out. And it isn't until you get to this pile of what looks like just broken furniture. Somehow a piano got in there. You're not entirely sure why or how.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a broken piano there. Probably hauled from some form of merchant's wagon or something. But behind the broken piano, you find what looks like a small lockbox. Maybe 20 by 15 centimeters. Like 20 by 15 by 15. Made out of some form of steel.
She will have the back to the party and still hold the little coyote and take out the keys from her small little side backpack and just open it to see what's inside.
The key sticks for a moment. And it takes some convincing to get the lock open, but eventually you hear a click and the lid opens slowly. You're not entirely sure what is inside. You just know that for a brief moment, everything just turns nice. You look at the contents. You know that you're looking at the contents. And then the lid closes.
Does she have any idea what this is?
Give me an Arcana or Religion check. The DC is 20.
Thanks.
Is it something with Fae or demons or anything to do?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have an advantage on that.
You do.
That's good. I'm not gonna beat that, but
Never say never.
I'll
What
get
did
off
you
my
say?
chest.
Investigate or
Arcana or Religion.
-1, so no. I'm not even gonna beat that, even if I got a nat 20.
I mean, nat 20 is different on the other hand.
Yeah. Nope.
You
That's
look
a
at
natural one, isn't it, though?
the box sits there.
Wow.
You know you opened it. You know you've looked at whatever's in it, and you know that you are feeling at peace right now.
She will turn to who's fucking closest.
Hit me.
Romulus and be like, she will look, you know when a puppy has like the big eyes?
Yep.
She will turn and you can see her tail swaying and her ears is not, they're not perked up, they're midway. And she, yeah, whole over is kind of swaying and she's like, I found a nice box.
Are you okay there? And Romulus will come over. Can he have a look at the box?
That's up to Flo.
Can I look at the box?
It's a very nice box. And she will, like, just hold it out with the coyote in the other hand.
Alright. Romulus will take the box and have like a... Before opening it or anything, just having a look at it to see if there's any indication of like what this could be without having to open it first.
Give me a Arcana or investigation check.
18.
You turn the box around, and at first there's nothing on it at all. And then you see along, like, on one of the corners, because it's a square metal box, on one of the corner edges, you see tiny, tiny, tiny writing. Just alongside. And it's hard to, like, it's really hard to see whatever it is. And you have to focus really, really hard. You know how, like, when someone has written something in like tiny, tiny script, and you can just about see it. And because you have it's Eyes of the Runekeeper, you can read that it is story etched along the sides. And it's, now that you've noticed it, you see like what first looks like the glimmer of light, like light and shadows, are tiny, tiny writing along the sharp edge of each side of this cube. You feel a sense of comfort reading this text. Your mind for a moment register each word, and each like tiny little etching seems to add something to the world around you. Something nice, something good, but also something sad. There's something about this box that gives you this weird sense of nostalgia.
Question is, do I open the box? Great, I'll open the box.
All right.
If only you had a caster or something nearby. someone who's well versed in, magic.
The lid opens.
Not that Cryer knows anything about this at the moment. He's not even aware that it's happening, so he won't say anything. But just an observation.
The lid opens, and you are reminded about the good times you've had so far, of all the comforts and small little happy adventures you've had throughout your life. And it's almost like you're being surrounded in just every happy memory you have. You're not entirely sure where this is coming from or what is happening.
Nor do you question it.
The lid closes, and you can feel like dampness on your face.
Okay. Kind of wipe away tears.
What's your
This is
passive perception, by the way? Sorry.
11.
Okay.
This is a very interesting box.
It's a very nice box.
It's got some writing on it. I'll show Flo on my arm.
She just tilts her head.
Yeah, you can see that there are runes along the side, like very, very faint. You have no idea what they say, because you cannot read them.
I imagine I would, as I was reading them originally, I would have read them out loud.
All right. The words start, like, are you reading them in like a speaking voice, or are you whispering?
As I'm reading it for the first time, I'll probably be whispering it because I'm trying to concentrate on like reading it as well as like processing it through just speaking.
All right.
Does anything happen?
You, Mile, the air around you goes warmer. You feel like you're standing in sunlight, like straight on you. Not the kind that will burn you, but the kind that warms you. And everything around you turns into this, almost like a warm embrace of the air itself. And you also feel incredibly sad.
You can see her ears start drooping and her like tears welling up in her eyes. And she just starts sobbing in front of poor Romulus at the moment. And she will most likely start bawling so people will hear her cry. And since it's a cave system, I would believe everyone would start hearing Flo.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And
I think I would also like call out saying, "We found a box."
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for you, I guess. You know, box is good.
It's interesting.
Well,
You
have
hear-
you opened it?
It's an ordinary box.
An unordinary box, and much like Orin said, and you have opened it, I'm going to assume.
And that's when he starts hearing Flo bawling her eyes out and she's crying out loud.
And there'll be a pause, and Romulus will be like, "No."
Have you found a nondescript box of tragedies? Is this what you're trying to communicate?
I mean, it's got writing on it, so it's very descriptive.
And I thought that you, of all people, should be able to read it.
Yeah, I was. And Flo started crying.
Can she read it?
No.
No.
She's excused, she can't read it.
No. Well, what I'm saying is more of a, if she has been able to read it more from a, I don't know, something you recognize, an innate ability, something of the sort, something that's special to Mael or Flo that would make her able to read it, but Romulus not, in that kind of light of things.
No.
Okay.
She's kind of busy crying her eyes out.
Why
So-
are you crying, Mel?
So the bawling. Why is this? Pardon my bluntness, because it was very random, and I have to assume that nothing didn't really, transpire over there that I'm unaware of.
Opening this box gave very nostalgic feelings.
Nostalgic feelings.
Very strong nostalgia of like better times.
This didn't struck you as strange?
Oh yeah, I had to test it myself, obviously, and then I read the writing,
Haha.
and that's when Flo started, or Mael started crying. It
So-
might be worth you coming over here and having a look at the box yourself. So
Please
someone's
let me
trying
get
to-
this straight. If I gave you a red hot poker,
Yes.
would you touch it to verify if it's warm?
I would hover my hand very close to it to double check.
But you wouldn't touch it.
Depends on how strongly intrusive thoughts are.
You get my drift, though.
Oh, give it here.
So but you're still just casually going to open it anyway. Just on the off chance that is not a curse.
I got curious.
Curiosity has gotten, and Craren is just going to gesture vaguely at the rest of the party. This situation many times.
Yes,
You want to
Oren.
come over here and have a look at the box?
Oren, keep your nose out of it.
Very well. I will continue cooking fish.
You continue cooking fish. Okay. Is there anything Craren can see from this? Because he's not getting closer than 5 feet from this monstrosity.
It looks like a steel metal box from where you're at. You can give me an Arcana check if you want.
Craren is going to cast Detect Magic on the box.
There is nothing magic about the box.
Nothing magic about the box.
No.
It's just not magical.
No. The box is not magical.
Fuck.
What is
Can
happening?
Craren from this distance see the inscriptions?
No.
Can Craren get close enough without touching it and still see the inscriptions?
Yeah, you can bend down and get close to read them. Yeah.
Can I try and mind link the box?
Okay, so it's not magical, and it does things.
Yes.
So if Craren reads this now, can Craren read this? Does he understand anything, the text on it?
You can, yes. And as you read it, this wave of comfort and happiness and memories, every happy memory you've ever gathered seem to coalesce around you, like enveloping you. And at the same time, you get this incredible sense of grief.
At which point I'm still asking, what does it say?
You don't remember.
Don't remember.
You can
told me a
clearly
story.
read it. Your eyes register each
I'm going
word.
to burn a fucking inspiration on that. There you go, 22. Does Craren know
Use
anything about
inspiration.
similar boxes? Not this one in particular.
With a 22, you have heard of similar boxes. They are considered a myth. The box itself is not magical, but it is used to house they are used to house extremely powerful magical items. And you're not sure what this particular box does, like what the writing does or anything like that. But it would seem that this metal box is housing something incredibly magical. It doesn't even, like, whatever is in here, it doesn't even register in your mind what it is.
This isn't terrifying at all. Let's burn the
No.
box.
Mm.
Did Romulus feel any form of like grief or anything like that? Because I know Mael and Craren experienced grief as well. I was just curious.
It was when you read it out, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you read it out, you also get this sense of grief and longing. And with your passive perception, you feel something around your wrist when you read out the words. Terris?
So your phrase of
Yes,
the
sorry.
box isn't magical is true.
The box is not magical.
Yes, nothing about the content.
I leaned back to stretch and there was a cat suddenly atop me. Sorry about that.
You don't know anything about the content itself. It seems the metal of the box is blocking you from seeing what's inside.
But it's open
Or-
and it's not locked.
It's not locked. It has been unlocked. Mael unlocked it. She has the,
Yes.
still has the key.
Hmm.
Carnis
So?
going to hold out a hand and sort of wiggle his fingers, just
But we can't see inside, is what you're saying.
You have to open the lid to see inside.
Yeah. But
Can
have
I-
we opened the lid, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, you can open the lid.
Can I open the lid but not look, but put my hand in?
Are you?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Okay.
Right.
Romulus,
enough.
as you touch whatever's inside, it's warm to the touch and feels somewhat like stone. It's about yay long. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Just in this, guys, don't you worry.
What could possibly go wrong?
As you which hand are you touching it with?
And
And which is your sword hand?
yes, I'm regretting it.
As you touch the whatever this object is, and Crown, are you looking at the box as it's opened, or?
I'm going to assume that he's holding it towards himself, which is not
Yeah.
in my direction. So yes, I'm going to. I'm looking at the lid at most.
Okay. You see the lid opening, but you have no idea what's in it. And Romulus, as you touch the object, this wave of intense sadness just rolls over you, and in a torrent of images, you see first nothing, then what looks like a huge galaxy of just light, and as in the center, something spinning like faster and faster and faster and faster, and then you look at this cascade of just light, and like that seems to be falling through nothingness and hitting ground that wasn't there before, and the ground breaking up and forming and reforming and breaking up over and over and over again, until eventually the the torrent, the maelstrom of just sadness and grief seems to almost drag you down, and it's by a hair you manage to not black out.
Psychic damage.
No psychic damage. Just
That sounds like a pelting, though.
just this, almost like whatever this object is, just drags every bit of happiness out of you and then just shovel it back again with its own grief as a passenger.
I can see sounds and taste colors.
Hmm.
That sounds like a complexion.
The legs. That was no experience. Well, because you wanted to like confirm that was my sword hand used. Was there any impact? And is the bracelet still there? Is it?
Oh, the bracelet is still there, and along, like under it, you have this kind of, not like a mark per se, but you can see an extra shadow under it.
And that's following like obviously the shadow of the bracelet, or is it like a completely different shape? Or...
It follows the shadow of the bracelet. If you hold it up like near to the fire, it seems to be like, it seems like the bracelet is casting two shadows, but on the same side. Like it looks like a normal shadow, but it's doubled. Almost like it's almost like the bracelet reflects light like a prism. Like you get that double shadow of a prism.
Okay.
Is there still something in the box?
Yeah.
Say, have you guys tried to, not be cursed? By random magical items that you happen to encounter?
I never been cursed by an item. And I don't see lycanthropy as a curse.
Oh, I wasn't suggesting. No. It's more of a... Looking at Flo, it's more of a vaguely waving towards Romulus. But yes, he has a certain penchant for attracting curses.
Let's be fair, he has a certain penchant for attracting trouble of all kinds, but mostly curses.
Yes, primarily curses.
I'm very sorry for touching the box. I didn't think there was anything dangerous in it.
Oh, no. I'm not judging in that sense. It's more of a, since we don't know what's inside it, Romulus decides to stick his whole hand into it.
I can lock the box and put it inside the door.
We need a treasure room.
Out of curiosity, can Kran identify this, by the way?
Give me an Arcana or Religion check. Or you can cast Identify if you have it.
Yeah, you can cast Identify.
Yes.
Which it does.
All right. The box itself, it's a metal box. It is it's a strange kind of alloy of steel and lead, and it is very good at keeping stuff safe. You're not entirely like it takes
Because
some focus for you
yeah,
to get a grasp on what the item inside this thing is.
hmm
But you do manage to, I'm gonna say it takes you the whole 10-minute ritual casting of Identify to finally get a grip on it. Because every time you look at the box,
yeah.
you get like, you know what this is, but your mind doesn't register it at all.
Uh-huh.
And because Identify is a touch spell, if I don't remember completely wrong.
Yeah, I seem to remember it being. The thing is, Crown is interested in the box, not what's inside it.
Okay. The box is a steel lead alloy box with what you find out is draconic runes along it. And they are draconic of a dialect that
It
hasn't...
speaks Draconic.
I know, which is why you could read it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Who is
and it's a
giving effects?
variety of draconic that is ancient. Like,
Psycole, please stop.
It's not me.
Oh, really? Oh, why? Oh, I'm so sorry.
But it really wasn't me.
It's
That
a
wasn't me trying to
Time.
say it wasn't, and it turned it off in its
okay,
own time.
this draconic is to modern draconic what Old English is to English.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And it's, yeah, you're familiar with boxes like these. They are used to house in like a lot of magic, not necessarily extremely powerful, I misspoke earlier, but a lot, like things that
Like quantity.
yeah, so things that contain a lot of magic but not necessarily a lot of powerful magic.
That's fair. Because Crown is figuring whatever is inside that it doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
If it can hold that, it can quite plausibly hold other things of value that Crown might have and or want and or desire further down the line. Who wouldn't need a good lockbox?
Aura,
Sure.
did you mention you were going to look at it?
Sort of. He sort of wiggled his fingers at Quarren. Just pass it.
Oren, I'm not going to stop you from touching it. I will, however, say, if it bites you, it's your problem.
Oh, I was sort of considering just tipping the thing out of the box.
I'm going to assume that it's, I mean, holding open the box, I'm going to assume. Just a bit, by all means, you touch that. I'm not going to.
Yes. Sort of the plan.
All right. You tip it out on the ground.
Yes.
There is the, like, almost as a shock wave. All around you, you are surrounded by the, I wouldn't call it bliss, but it's comfort. You're feeling nice. The few happy memories you have are just there at the forefront of everything you have around you. You're feeling at ease. Not the same like when whatever it was took away your fears earlier. This is, you lose, for a brief moment, you lose the concept of being afraid. You have never experienced fear before. And then comes the wave of intense grief and sadness. And it's this kind of wave, like a mixture of both being comforted and feeling extremely sad.
I hate this.
And now it's on the ground. The cave is slowly filling with this sensation.
Cran is going to pocket the box.
Do we see what this thing is now?
There's a thing on the ground. Your mind can't really grasp what it is. You know it's about, let's say 4 inches long, about 2 inches wide, kind of like a crystal. But it's hard, like your eyes, you know your eyes are looking at it. You know you can see it, but it's very, like, it's hard for you to stay focused on whatever this is.
Oh shit, have I dropped concentration on the rug?
I was about to say, Rebus, give me a dexterity save real quick.
Oh,
hold
I
on a
have
minute.
made an error.
So I can ask this question, given that it's in my pocket. Can I see it? And therefore I have advantage on saving throws against it because I have danger sense.
You cannot see it, but you feel it. There's something that goes from suddenly being, you know, not comfortable in there and then rapidly growing. This is more to see if you get knocked over or not.
Okay, so does that mean I can have advantage on the
Yes,
saving
you
throw?
can.
7.
So is this item transdimensional?
There's currently a smothering rug that just popped up next to Remus. And to answer your question, you don't think so. It seems to be of this material plane.
So, Cran is asking himself, is this a dragon shard?
With the 22 Arcana, I'm gonna say that carries over, and yes, it is.
Cran is going to pick that up from the ground and put that back into the box and put the box back into his pocket.
All right, as you touch the shard, give me a wisdom save.
No.
I don't care if Cran turns stupid.
You get
22.
the first twinges of this intense grief as you pocket it. You see the same like explosion of colors, but you manage to hold fast against it. This is probably not your first rodeo touching mind or memory infused items.
No, we have all collectively done that.
Yes.
When
I
we
did
were
not
lost
like
in,
something.
on a trip down memory lane.
I'm sorry, Oren?
Oh, arms. I did not like that thing.
It's not normal to like dragon shards.
What's
Did no one
dragon
have like a
shard?
vision of like the universe creation? A lot of light. Did anyone have that, or was it just me?
Okay. Group question, as in for the characters. Do you guys remember the creation mythos of this world?
I think
Yes.
you told it to us a few times by now, mate.
Yeah.
Oren just sort of blinks stupidly at you.
Okay, alright. Big dragon creatures creating world, doing things, other dragon killing first dragon, and then sadness happens. Dragon shatters into shards. Dragon shards.
So I don't like dragon shards.
You don't have to, but now you understand. So This is a dragon shard. It's now in my pocket.
Is it valuable?
Does this fit inside Kraren's pouch, or does it not?
The pouch of holding?
Yes.
It would just about fit, yes.
At which point Kraren will have the thermal cube in his backpack instead.
All right.
One.
Yes.
Yes, warm. Definitely warm.
Is it valuable, Kraren?
If you're looking at it from a strictly monetary point of view, to the right person, it's quite literally invaluable.
Oh yeah.
How he got hands on it.
Kraren, you would know that a dragon shard of what's seeming this caliber would probably be worth tens of thousands of platinum coins.
Oren, can you spell this word for me? Can you read it for me? Can you read this word for me? He will write 1 and many zeros and then platinum and just hold it out in front of Oren. Have you heard of this word before?
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's a big number before the other word, right?
Yes.
You understand the size of that number.
We need to find a buyer.
I shudder to think who would have that kind of ka-ching laying around, but yes, essentially that.
Potentially a city?
More or less, yes.
Oh, a small country? I want to buy a small country with that. Yes. We need to find a buyer.
I'm going to assume that with the right buyer, we could make things happen.
Yes.
Would you allow Kraren tomorrow to identify the dragon shard? As in identify the dragon the shard once belonged to?
I mean,
Or would Kraren know that anyway?
I think. Give me another Arcana or Religion check. The DC is lower now because you know it's a dragon shard.
What did you say? I clicked around my sheet and then I instantly forgot what you said.
Religion or Arcana, the DC is 18.
That's still high.
Yeah, it was 20 before.
Dick.
I'm going to need it. I'm not needing it.
This is a Sybaris
That's
dragon
not
shard.
Not 20.
No, it's not. It's a Sybaris dragon shard. A piece of the dragon that got shattered and created the rings that protect or envelop Eberron, keeping it isolated from the rest of the multiverse.
So that biznatch.
And I'd say with a 25, you gather that the intense grief is probably from the dragon itself.
Yes. Only 2 people have actually touched it. Do you want to be close to the box or do you want to touch the item?
Rebus has kind of been like looking over everybody's shoulder whilst this has been going on, trying to understand what's going on. Because let's be real, it's magic shit. Remus doesn't normally care. He just wants to have a play with the crystal that makes people both happy and sad. So I say, Craren, can I touch the crystal, please?
I can imagine Remus doing this. Can I play with the crystal, please? Karen.
This is the first time, and
can
this is like, yeah, it's the weirdest look you have ever seen on Remus ever. He's just like, all of the shit that you've had from him for the last couple of days is completely gone. He's just like, it's like a little schoolboy that just wants to play with something.
Whisper to Flo. Oh dear, calm down.
Remus,
She's still sobbing a little bit because it
are
hasn't
you
left her.
sure? You have seen what this has done to people.
Yes,
It made
but
me very sad. I didn't like it.
I have
Now-
an idea, and I'd like to explore it, please.
Yes. And I think I understand where you're going with this, and I'm not entirely sure I approve of that notion.
If it involves smashing, then no.
No. It involves Remus and links with dragons.
Oh, there's that too.
Oh, shit, cat! Fuck you! Sorry.
To be fair, that could have been an oral reaction.
No, I just had my stomach used as a trampoline. I am so sorry, guys.
Which, again, could have been a very valid Oran reaction.
Yes. I'm gonna hold my hand out.
Now,
Craren.
okay.
Look at that.
You're going to hold your hand out. Let's start with the first thing. I'm going to take the box just out of the pouch and see what happens, if anything. And if you don't start exploding, I will open the box.
Okay.
Small steps, safety, okay?
Okay.
Craren brings out the box.
The sensation
Fine.
of feeling like comfort is starting to come back, but not nearly as intense. It's at the level it was when you first entered this cave.
Yeah.
That's relatively comfortable. I mean, it feels nice.
So I'm going to assume that Craren is the only one in that sense that reads Draconic.
Yes. Romulus can read it because of the eyes of the Runekeeper, but yes.
Yeah, but he doesn't speak the language in that sense. Craren does.
Mhm.
So let's open the box. Just open the box in the vicinity of Remus. Not towards him, because he knows Remus well enough that he will just yoink it.
Opening the box, that sensation of comfort and feeling like well-being starts to spread to the both of you, Craren and Remus, but also that sadness starts seeping out, and it's building in intensity with each moment the lid is open.
Remus, hold out your index finger for me? You understand which finger that is?
I hold up my index finger. Yep.
Okay, good. I will grab your fist and then take your index finger and use it to poke the shard.
Okay. As you do that, I rage.
I'm sure you do.
Well, the raging is also my way of tapping in with the dragon, right? So
Yes.
I'm sitting there going, yes. So I'm like almost trying to connect the dragon to the dragon shard. That
Yeah,
makes
I
any
was
sort of makes
That's
sense.
not the point. Craren is holding your index finger to the shard.
All
Yeah.
right.
Can I?
This is
Can I
such like a scene that I'm picturing in my head. You raging while you're poking a crystal, and
Well,
like Craren holding it there.
What I would like to say is part of raging, I effectively attempt to break Craren's grip so that I can attempt to grab it properly. using where Kraren's trying to guide my finger in.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right. As you
Why is this always the thing with Remus?
as you tap, as you connect with the dragon spirit that you have a bond with and touch the dragon shard at the same time, you get that cascade of colors and sounds and just images bombarding you. I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
And
Star advantage. Let's try this. Oh, fuck no. Inspiration.
Oh,
15.
15 was what you needed.
God damn it.
And you, at the same time as you bring up that connection with the creature in your mind, with Selvanda, you feel this, like you feel the intense grief, and you also get, from another direction, this rage. Just a rage born of betrayal, of frustration, of just pent up eons of not being able to do anything about it. And you get this sensation, you can hear it, like just wave after wave of wanting to reach out towards this chaos going around all around you. And then through your entire body, you feel just this call of loss as you see the shards start raining down. And the connection is just snapped between you and the dragon. And you manage to keep your mind in one piece, but you are shunted back into the debris pile. Away from it. And while the sensations, there are three main sensations. First, the comfort that you experience just in the vicinity of this, the grief from the shard that you just touched, and the overwhelming anger, frustration, and sense of betrayal from the dragon that you've connected to.
Cryon is closing the lid and putting the box back in the pouch where it now belongs.
And you know that that sense, like that anger, is not directed towards the shards that fell, but towards the creature that caused it.
Okay. I've got to try and find I want to find the name of the dragon. What is it?
Oh, my
Hold on.
rib.
Selvanda is the dragon you are connected to.
Yeah, thank you. As I am effectively on the floor in the pile of stuff, can you said the connection between me and Zavandef has kind of been severed?
For a briefly, it was like just snapped. You can still you still have that. It's almost like Selvanda cut it. You don't, not sure why. Maybe in an effort to save your mind. You don't know, but the connection was completely severed. You can feel that kind of simmering still there, but your rage ended immediately. Well, the effects of it.
Yes. Can I effectively then close my eyes and attempt to connect with Salvandeth instead then?
All right.
Like almost to force a conversation. Mostly what I'm trying to
Sure.
say is, did you cut off that feeling?
Give me a wisdom check. Yeah. It's there. The connection is there, and you manage to link up to it, but it's faint. Still, like it's a solid connection, but it's very, very faint. And you can feel that bubbling frustration right under the surface of the link.
I will basically say, I'm sorry if you didn't want to feel that. I can sense your frustration. What else would you need of me to help relieve it?
The betrayal, the pain that Kaiba caused us is not for a mortal to relieve. I was not there, but all of us, all born of Sybaris, know it. Passed down from the very first, our creator, to the very new, the ones hatched not long ago.
No.
The Coatls that helped you before? Well, the last time?
Our maker was long gone when the Coatls were first born. If there is a way to bring Lord Sybaris back, but that will end everything.
Maybe it's worth it.
For us, for those created in his like, yes. For everything he stands to protect, no. You must understand the pieces of Lord Sybaris keeps the world intact. If we remove it, all planes shatter.
That still feels like a good thing.
Oh.
I have thought the same from time to time.
To those that Sybaris, Lord Sybaris, look to protect really deserve his protection.
That is not for me to choose. If it was me that was in charge, everything would be ashes and red flame.
Still don't think that this is a bad idea.
I like how you think, mortal. And one day, when I find form again, perhaps we can make that happen. Terris?
Would
Yes, I am awake. I'm just stretching.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anything I can do to expedite that day?
I need the notes. Oh, I speak in riddles. My apologies. The research notes left in the libraries of the... what did they call it again? Orkalun.
Looks like my brother and I will be traveling home at some point then.
Fun.
No. What's the saying? Rush on my behalf. I was old when I lost my form. I can wait.
That is fair. We currently have a job to do, although it is thankfully taking us in the correct direction.
And I feel I should apologize for my outburst when last we spoke.
I think you're perfectly right to form the opinion that I should not have taken on the ability to become a werepanther.
I was afraid you chose that over your birthright.
Oh no. I see it as complementary skills. A little bit of additional ferocity to add to the fire and the flame.
Yes, I like that. I should probably also apologize for throwing you away from the tier of Sybaris.
I probably should apologize as well for forcing this conversation.
I have no voice outside our conversations. I appreciate this.
But I probably could have gone about it in a slightly different way than making you relive all of that pain.
True. It was An experience of sort, I guess. I have not felt it since I lost my form.
Is there, and I am probably stupid for asking this question, but a way that we can harness it?
The rage?
Well, both the rage and the tear.
I suppose there is power in Lord Siberi's grief. I guess you could. No, I do not think you have enough years left for that. You could make it into a weapon. Or you could make it into a tool. Finding someone who can, however, might take the rest of your days.
I'm sure Craren knows somebody. He seems to know everybody. Or at least is able to get information on everybody.
Ah, yes. The dark-haired one. The elf you travel with. He might have the time, if nothing else.
Yes. Him. He seems quite intent on hiding the tear away.
I would be careful with Lord Siberius shards. I barely managed to save your mind.
Oh no.
It would be
Oh yeah.
disastrous if people found the wrong people found it.
Not that there would be much mind to lose in the first place.
I've heard that mortals are not useful when they are mere husks.
No. Perhaps I can convince Craren that it would be a good idea to hide it with the egg that we carry with us.
Egg.
The squattle.
A small thing that
inside
has
the
legs.
door.
Right.
I've forgotten its name. What was its name again? Mechanically, I've forgotten what it's called. I'm terrible. I really need to write proper notes.
The name of the quattle or the word quattle?
So the name of the quartal. I can remember quartal. Just about. I
Rivasa.
can't say it. Ravassa. That's it. Yes. Yes. Ravassa is slumbers inside the chamber behind the door.
Interesting. That's a name I have not heard in eons.
Yes, they said that they slumber until the silver. Well, we've interpreted to mean it's the train that we are effectively running across the continent reaches a certain place.
A coatl awoken. That could get quite interesting. Yes. I wonder what disaster would warrant that.
Oh, you haven't met my mother-in-law.
Wait, what?
Craren doesn't have a mother-in-law, but that's just intrusive thoughts, sorry.
Well, I'm sure whatever it is, we will face it together.
Gladly.
Anyway, thank you for the chat.
Thank you for... What's to say? Checking in.
I shall attempt to do so more often.
Don't burn yourself out.
I think there's enough rage for this.
We could have some fun together.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now I believe your companions have been staring at you for long enough.
Oh god, am I drooling again?
I wouldn't know, I can't tell. I just can see through your eyes.
Great. And I kind of weirdly reopen my eyes.
Brother,
Presumably
stop
we'll-
crawling.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
Having
Hi.
a conversation, were we?
Well, I thought it would be... Yes. Good chat. We really should get to Orkaloon at some point.
There might be some information for something there.
Oh, most certainly. Anyway, Craren, you can have the shard back now.
I'm going to assume that when he was jolted back, there was no shard, so shard is in the box, and the box is in the pocket.
Yes.
There is no shard, only Zool.
All right.
Ravasha may make a good watcher for the box. As with this rug,
The rug is currently just low. You know, a caterpillar crawling along the floor.
Doesn't the rug from
It's not a
the Disney movie do the same at some point?
Yeah, but this one is not a flying carpet. This is a smothering rug. So it's just...
Same motion is what I'm saying.
Yes.
The movie would have been very different. I can show you the. Oh.
I can show the rolling down the stairs.
I can show you your grave.
Query.
Yes.
Can one train a smothering rug?
It has an intelligence of 1.
So
And
barely.
doesn't eat.
It also has a wisdom score of 3. It is
And doesn't eat.
It doesn't eat. It does not have a mind to train. It's a rug.
That enjoys rolling things.
Yes.
Just innately enjoys rolling things.
Yes. You can try to roll it up.
I don't particularly want to touch it. What I would like to do is stick it in the bloody fire, so it...
Do you want to fushies?
Well, I guess I'm just worried that, I don't know.
It's not the size of your foosh, it's how you use it.
I don't know. I'm just... It tried to smother one of us. Maybe we, Well, I guess so long as we're aware of it, it's fine. We shouldn't leave it here, though.
It might get lonely.
It might be useful.
And it might get lonely. It might have had carpet friends before. We don't know.
It might have that. Do we, put it in the door, then?
Leaving it alone in the door or leaving it here alone? Which one is worse? Either which way, it doesn't have a mind to ponder that.
It may be useful. I say we take it.
Sure.
But we don't touch it. Do we have... How heavy would that thing be? Done?
Let me... There it is. It's a large rug. Like, you see the red circle, like the red rug?
Yep.
That's its size. And it's a shaggy rug.
So you're saying it's a shag rug?
I mean, you can always try.
He's had a very terrible idea. Who has the door? We brought the door with us, right?
Yes. You brought the door.
Who has the door? Who has the door?
I may have left it in one of the boats.
Right. Well, let's get the door, place it on the ground, open the door. I'll throw the giant weasel onto the rug. The rug will try and smother the weasel, and then we throw the rug into the door. Because it's already smothering something, it will not smother us.
Okay.
And then we have a pet rug.
She'll be right back.
Yes.
The weasel will die, but that's no problem because it will disappear at dawn anyway.
Okay. I go back to the boat and pick up the door. And I bring the door back and I open it.
I will deposit the weasel onto the rug. And we will wait and see what Adana says about this terrible plan when she gets back.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong? It's not like I hear out of office giggles or anything.
Sure. Itchy. I have an itchy hand.
Yes. Words.
Apologies, I am covered in bug bites.
Why are you covered in bug bites?
I went fishing and got attacked by sandflies and mosquitoes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And that seemed like a good idea?
It was a great idea. I caught a sand crab and I caught fish and a sea cucumber. You've seen my sea cucumber.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize. I had to unhydrate. And yeah, You toss the weasel onto the rug. The rug immediately, like a Venus flytrap, just around it.
Can you just repeat that comment because I heard a P instead of a V?
A Venus flytrap.
Okay, thank you.
I don't really know as you normally carry at home, Remus, but quite plausibly not that.
Oh God, I feel like that's a different word for a gigolo, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, you can very easily. Yeah. It smothers the weasel, which is also weird now. And rolls up to try to crush the face spirit thing. You have about 12 seconds.
Yes.
I attempt to grab the rug and toss it in the door. Sorry.
Give me an athletics check.
This is Aaron's plan, but I'm assuming he was wanting me to do
Yes.
heavy lifting. 25.
Yeah, it's a heavy rug. It's a big rug, and yeah, it's a bit cumbersome, but do manage. And then you hear a thump, 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 as it rolls down the stairs.
Excellent. We now have a trapped rug in the trapdoor.
And I need to add
Aaron,
the rug to that map.
Uh-huh.
do you want to add the box to our stash downstairs?
No.
Why not?
I don't think it's an item we leave unattended.
I mean,
Which is why it currently exists in a pocket dimension. And I carry the pocket dimension with me.
well, wouldn't it be safer if you put the pocket dimension inside the pocket dimension?
Let's not go there.
But you've walked inside there with the pocket dimension before.
While this is true, glaring at DM.
Yes.
But on the other hand, it's not putting a pocket dimension in a pocket dimension in that sense.
No, you
I'm
can
going to
walk
assume.
into this pocket dimension with bags of holding or things like that. It's not a problem. It's if you try to put the door in a bag of holding, we're gonna have a problem.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yes. I know.
What? What?
Yeah, because no rip in the time-space continuum. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I close the door and I go put it back on the boat. Did anyone find anything useful?
Nope.
Uh,
Not in my case, anyway. Apart from the box that Flo found.
So you didn't find anything useful, and it was Flo that found it.
Yes.
I found fish.
That's
Lots
what
of
I
fish.
said.
But we got
Fish.
fish. Delicious fishlish.
So there was no treasure here at all.
Did find a map with some other points on it that could be other hideouts. So we could go to them if we wanted to.
But if this was the
didn't
stash Eric knew about, why isn't there stuff here?
That's a question.
I'm
There are places marked on this map. If we happen to be passing them, It may.
If I were to make an educated guess, did we off everyone before we left?
Nope.
No. Would you venture to guess that the guys that we didn't off wanted to save some of the loot?
Most likely.
So would it be a reasonable thing to assume that they have yoinked whatever they could grab?
It's possible, but then again, why leave a dragon shard?
Did they understand what it was?
And you guys had enough problems playing with the box in the first place that maybe they didn't even realize to do it.
That might also be. I'm just saying it's within the realm of possibilities. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that that would explain things.
Okay. New rule when confronting gangs. Kill everybody, then loot their shit.
Noted.
No more letting them go, particularly when they're already kneeling at our feet.
Take no prisoners. Why am I vaping?
I hear what you're saying, but I'm not entirely sure it's as glorious as you would make it out to be, your concept of mercy killing.
This is a concept of mercy killing. This is a concept of collecting loot. I mean, technically, Eric killed us. Eric hired us to kill Bennett and his ringleader and his cohort, didn't he? Not just Bennett himself.
I mean, player question, was the quest to kill the crew or was the quest to kill the guy? I don't entirely remember, but I seem to remember it was to kill the guy.
I mean, you got paid for the head, so... And you told them the rest scattered, so... Mission sort of...
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I need to distribute what we actually got paid for. And I hand one of the coins to Romulus, to Oren, and to Mael.
What kind of coin is it?
Alright, each of you now have a feather token. If you are falling from a great height, you can break the token and gain feather falling.
Oh, okay.
I didn't give you one, Craren, because I'd assume you just...
He has a ring of feather falling.
Oh, does he? I didn't realize that. I was assuming he would just go pop and disappear and land in whatever place he was trying to get to.
That has also happened before.
Flo will walk over to Remus and just hug him, since he now gave her a gift.
This still doesn't make up for earlier. We still need to discuss that, but...
She just looks up at you, and you can see she still has tear in her eyes, her ears all the way down. She's like, I am so sorry.
Yes. Which one of you is?
She tilts her head. Well, I am.
Yes, well, you seem to have a slightly split personality, dear. And I'm not quite sure which one we're dealing with all of the time.
Well, you're dealing with me. And I'm very sorry.
Sure you are. And I kind of pull myself away from the hug and move back towards the boats. Shall we get on with our actual job?
Sure.
Right. You leaving the cave?
I mean, Remus has basically gone back to the boat. I don't think he's going to do any further investigation, so...
Alright then.
Aaron is currently attempting to move all the barrels of fish into the boats.
I might do one final quick sweep just in case.
Alright, give me an investigation or perception check.
Okay.
That's intimidation.
Oh, I intimidate the stuff to come out. Okay, hang on.
Give up
Robert
your
is-
secrets!
Robert stands in the middle of the room. Give me all your fucking loot. Falls out of the flames.
It's a new form of looting.
I mean, for you, that was a crap roll for intimidation.
It really was. Hang on. Investigation. There we go. There we go.
Well
There we
done.
go.
That was
You
not 24.
Another
Nat
20.
yes. Final sweep of the area. You do find what looks like 2 scrolls that have fallen in behind a bookshelf. They look like some kind of story, like beautifully illustrated, like a fairy tale, and the writing is like with gold leaf and everything, like really, really nice. They seem to have fallen behind like the bookshelf at some point. Very difficult to find, but I'd say because of that intimidation roll, almost spite searching managed to get you to finding these 2 scrolls. And just looking at the illustrations, these will probably net you about 200 gold pieces each.
Ooh. Wonderful.
Shiny.
Shiny. Lovely.
And as you make your way back via the boats out into the larger world, that is where we'll leave this session.